Sup guys, Mr. Niober here, and today I want to make a video about over chain rings, talking about the good, the bad and the ugly. Let's get the ugly out of the way first. You will drop a chain. It's highly likely that you will drop your chain, and that can happen on any of these brands, on any shape. It's just that because the way they sort of turn from the big radius to the small one, there is a high chance that if you are shifting from the big ring to a small ring, that the chain will just slide off. So I highly encourage you to use a chain catcher on your bike if you are using over chain rings, but otherwise it should be absolutely fine. And we have Rotor chain rings, absolute black, and the crown jewel, the Osymetrics. So let's start with the Rotor rings. These are like the OG brands, just as the Osymetrics are. And the thing about the rotors, about these older style rotors, is that I think they sort of failed because they gave you too many options. For a pro or for somebody like me who has a lot of time on their hands, it's fine because I can fine tune them, I can play with them, I can find a perfect spot. But for a regular guy, it probably feels feels really overwhelming when you got so many positions to play around with. So it can get a little bit overwhelming when you don't know what you are doing. But if you set them up correctly, they feel really good. That's where the absolute black, I think they knocked it out of the park because they give you no options. All right, you just bolt it the one way, but it must be said that the shape feels really good on absolute black. And even though you have only one position to choose from, it feels right. With over chain rings, how it feels when you are pedaling is that you can imagine it being like a wave motion. It feels like you are it's getting harder and then it's getting easier. It's just like it's like this wave motion. And it's not in a bad way. It feels really nice, and when you get used to it, it feels round. That's the funny thing. When you get used to them, it actually feels round, and the round rings, the normal ones, they feel like they are in the wrong shape all the time for some reason. And they feel almost like the round rings feel dead after a while, after you ride these for a while. It feels like you are never in the right position when you are riding round rings. But these, because you have this big radius and the small one, when you are in the dead spot, that means the chainring is like this, and you have the least power, it's the easiest. So you can quickly move through it and get to the power phase, which is right here, where you have the largest diameter. And so this is like a 50, and when it's in the small position, it feels like a 46, and when it's like this, it feels like a 52, for example. So they really do work, and I think they really shine in time trials and when you are riding up a hill. Okay, here with these Osymetrics, they have the most insane shape by far. This is a really small one, 50-34, so like a compact chain rings. But these feel unreal when you get used to them, and especially when riding uphill. It's no wonder to me that Chris Froome and Bradley Wiggins liked these chain rings. They just give you this amazing feeling. It feels more choppy. It doesn't feel like a wave. It feels like up and down, but in a really good way. It's just, you feel like you are always engaged, and my cadence is usually high around like 90 revolutions per minute. But when I'm riding these, it gets even higher to like 100. And I'm telling you, just this feeling of being always engaged, it's quite unique, and you can feel it like quickly dropping off as you sort of move through the power phase and you are getting away from it. It quickly drops off. In these, it feels like that wave that I was talking about. Here, it's like it's either a 44 or a 54. So there is like a huge change in the size of the chain rings, and especially especially when going uphill, they feel great. But when you get on a really steep hill and you run out of gears, that's when you are in trouble, because all of a sudden, when your cadence gets slow, I mean like around like 50, it feels like you are all of a sudden always in the power phase, and they just feel so heavy. So with any oval chain rings, you really need to be on top of your cadence. So that would be the bad about it. But yeah, as a experiment, they are really good. And I would say for stuff like time trials and uphill time trials, especially seeded uphill time trials, they feel amazing. So a quick review of oval chain rings for you. Peace out, guys. Mr. Nee.